small forward. Here we go.
And for the Heat, Martin is out there with Yurtseven. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. And this game features two tremendous passing teams. And there should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
Now, here's Garland. Following the miss by Bam Adebayo.
Oh, above the rim, Mr. Garland. His teammates are loving it.
Butler against Mitchell. Lets it go with the 3. The Heat rebound outside for Martin. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Connects from three-point range.
Well, playing a little long ball. Butler shows you have to respect him even if he enters the parking lot.
Okoro dishes to Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason. And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him, and here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Just really smart distribution from Jimmy Butler right there. He's putting a bigger emphasis on getting his teammates involved.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Mitchell against Butler. Passes it to Yurtseven. Outside Butler. 6 on the shot clock. They shoot again. Mobley with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
So it's Miami now, following the score by Cleveland. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Hero from long range. A shot off that time. And Cleveland the other way now. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
The wide open look here for Garland. Off target from three-point range. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 2. And it's Adebayo in the corner. And there's the pass to Yurtseven. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
The drive by Mitchell. Mobley kicks to Okoro. Pass to Garland. A floater. Rebound by the Heat. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter of the game. Here he goes. Here's Butler. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
One way to make the defense second-guess itself. Score from the painted area. Jimmy Butler does exactly that. You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
From the low block. Yurtseven with it. Mobley's there. Now Adebayo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
This guy has got the whole arsenal as a wing. Jimmy Butler can slash to the hoop. He can make jump shots. So hard to guard.
Now here's Mitchell for the 3. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Hero. No good that time. Mitchell outside. Lets the three fly, and another three for Cleveland.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Now, Hero, three-pointer, Butler. Offensive rebound. Outside, Martin. Pass to Butler. Knocks down the three ball. Butler's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Heat.
Well, quick decision off the catch. No hesitation, rise and fire, Jimmy Butler.
Garland, the pass to Allen. It's stolen by Adebayo. Hero with it. Let's go. The 10-footer. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Jimmy Butler has been on display for Miami. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. In at small forward, in power forward. It's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the center.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Yurtseven finds Hero. Outside, Martin. And here is Yurtseven. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Cavaliers leading. Garland kicks to Mobley. Kicks it out to Garland. And another three for Cleveland.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Outside Butler. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Cody Zeller's checked in for Adebayo. Kevin Love comes in for Caleb Martin. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Hero. Butler kicks to Yurtseven. Out to the wing. A wide open look here for Oladipo. The three-pointer no good. Mitchell wide open. Another three for Cleveland.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, that's the level of tenacity that Jimmy Butler brings to the game. Finishes through contact as well as anyone, maybe short of LeBron James.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jimmy Butler. And doors for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better. How about the confidence from the 6'4" guard, Victor Oladipo, aggressive, close to the cup.
The drive by Mitchell.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Butler. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. The drive. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice.
This feels like one of those nights for Donovan Mitchell. Everything's working.
Butler kicks to Yurtsevin. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Cleveland leading by 8. Right to the hoop. The slam dunk by Garland.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oladipo.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Allen, a screen on Butler. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. And Love has it in the corner. Back to Oladipo. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Oladipo's got 4 this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
Butler against Garland. Butler, no good. Cleveland leading by 10. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. Holds it up there for Mobley. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
Butler passes to Yurtsevin. And Love has it in the corner. Zeller trying to free himself up. Love with the buckets. Love's got his first points in this one.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Garland against Butler. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get... And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Yurtsevin out there with Martin. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Butler in at shooting guard. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with.
Jimmy Butler clearly thrives in an environment that lives and breathes and embraces toughness.
Mitchell against Butler. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Inside, Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And he drives in.
This is what Donovan Mitchell entered the league with, that explosive first step, and earns himself a trip to the free throw line.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Butler. Kicks it out to Hero. Back to Butler. Passes it to Yurtsevin. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jared Allen.
Clearly a foul.
The Heat shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Cleveland leading by 10. Mobley left side. Now here's Okoro, covered by Martin. Okoro shot is off. And Miami shooting at 46%, making some buckets. And stolen by Mobley. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And Okoro throws it down.
Boy, what a burst from Okoro. Gets himself back up the floor, beats the defense, gets a hand to finish the fast break. Nicely done.
Back to Butler. Good ball movement here by Miami. Hero against Garland. Adebayo kicks to Yurtseven. Again, the miss by the Heat. Cleveland's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Oh, goodness.
That's a monster finish by one of the elite athletes in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell doing work.
Hero passes to Yurtseven. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Offline with his 3. Okoro wide open. He fires. And the 3 off target. The Heat trail by 14. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Back to Hero. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Hero's got 5 points so far.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Back to Mitchell. Driving. Oh!
You got to be kidding.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Mobley with it, now defended by Adebayo. Allen kicks to Okoro. Mobley outside. Shoots from the right block, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
There's a level of physicality that Jimmy Butler plays with that he's going to force you to match. Nice job drawing contact.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
Mitchell looking it over. Driving inside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
My goodness, how do you guard against that? Mitchell tremendous at just getting through the contact.
Butler finds Adebayo.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. The shot misses. The Heat go the other way with it. Butler with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively. Here's Adebayo. Back to Butler. 3-pointer. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And a wide open look for Hero. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Adebayo's got his 3rd assist on the night. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Okoro. Rebound by the Heat. And here's Adebayo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
For Miami, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
To the inside. Gets it off. And no good. And so it's Cleveland in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're field. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Led by as many as 14 points. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3. Outside, Hero. And he drives in. Kicks it out to Love. Trying to find Hero. He gets it to him. Love the pass to Adebayo. Back to Love. The shot by Adebayo, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Mitchell in the corner. Nice D from Oladipo. And Miami shooting for the game at 42%. Over to the left wing. Love with this screen for Hero. Kicks it out to Love. Again, the miss by the Heat. Cleveland's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Oladipo against Mitchell. Allen, a screen on Oladipo. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Well, that's a highlight play for Mr. Jared Allen. Nice pass from his teammate.
Love finds Oladipo. Drops in the layup for 2.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Mitchell outside. In the corner, it's Mobley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Got it. Good job in the low post. Mitchell's got 12 points here in the second half.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Heat. Yurtseven's checked in for Love. And it's Butler in for Oladipo. The pass to Okoro. Kicks it out to Garland. Back to Mobley. Pass to Okoro. The 3 from Garland. It's hauled in by the Heat. Hero's got 4 rebounds in this game. Martin finds Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. To the left side wing. Ritsaven. And it's off from 3-point range. Cleveland leading by 10. Mobley dishes to Allen. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. There's Garland. Pass to Mobley. Now Mitchell. Butler with the steal. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability. He's winning with anticipation.
Allen, a screen on Butler. Clock at 6. And Cleveland with another turnover here.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Cavaliers.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Hero finds Martin for 3. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart. They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Three-pointer, Butler. Offensive rebound, Heat. Hero from long range. Knocks down the three.
And from the moment he stepped into this league, Tyler Hero has wanted these big shots, a prime-time play.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment.
I smack clowns with mad style.
off the tip. So the Raptors starting 5. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. Butler with the bucket. And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
Butler against Barnes. Butler passes to Martin. And he dunks it down.
His defender flying by him after that pump fake.
No hesitation on his move to the rim right there. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship level team.
And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Anunoby with it. Martin picks him up. Outside Anunoby. Back to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Assertive move by Pascal Siakam, slamming it in before anyone can contest it.
And that length of Siakam really comes in handy on both ends, Smitty.
BA, he's tough to guard because he's able to get his shots up over most guys due to that length. And then on the defensive end, capable of guarding the post and the perimeter.
BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's VanVleet. Siakam left side. Kicks it out to Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Now here's Lowry. Martin with a screen on VanVleet. Hero right side for 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. It's Barnes on the wing. And here's VanVleet from the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
Comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations. Fred does a lot of things for this team.
Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball.
This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Now here's VanVleet. Left side, Anunoby. Here's Siakam. Uses the glass on the layup. Siakam's got 9.
He has good hands and length to convert. Siakam's a great pick-and-roll partner.
Martin with a screen on Barnes. Here's Butler. Here's Martin. Outside for Butler. Hero outside. Back to Butler. Can they get it? Offensive rebound. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
The confidence continuing to grow. Off the board, Adebayo takes it right back up.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's VanVleet. No good. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. Miami's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's Martin. It's stolen by Pirtle. Fast break. Here we go. Butler with a steal. Here's Martin. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Back to Siakam. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry.
From a role player to an elite talent, Pascal Siakam continues to impress with his all-around game.
Victor Oladipo's checked in for Lowry. Oladipo outside. Adebayo, a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Oladipo. It doesn't go for him. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Anunoby. Barnes passes to Siakam. Miami grabs the miss. It's Martin on the wing. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism, Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
The shot by Pirtle, no good.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Raptors out in front. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Raptors.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Oladipo in at point. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs, Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
The Raptors with a lead. Siakam with it. Now Oladipo defending. Pirtle with a screen on Hero. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist from Anunoby.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Outside Butler. Inside. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Here's Anunoby. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Here's Butler. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Oladipo finds Butler. 6 to shoot. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by VanVleet. Down low. On the break. Barnes, no good. Martin outside. Oladipo outside. Drains the triple. Oladipo's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the 3.
And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Thanks, B.A. An absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Zeller's checked in for Miami. Love comes in for Butler.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Hero for 3. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. And this game is tied up now.
A knockdown three-point shooter. Tyler Hero knows he has the green light to fire.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. Pirtle in the post. Covered by Love. The offensive rebound. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul of the game. The Heat making a switch here. Lowry's checked in. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Oladipo against Siakam. 5 to shoot. VanVleet, the pass to Siakam. Counted. Good. Siakam's got 13 now.
Big time move and a big night for Siakam, looking like a perennial all-star.
Inside, it's tipped. Out of bounds, the Raptors will take it. The Raptors have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Anunoby. The three. Love grabs the miss. Miami trailing. Lowry left side. Love against Van Vliet. Love, that's good. Love's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Good presence inside. Kevin Love with the composure and skill set to score with consistency on the interior.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Oladipo, the pass to Lowry. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Raptors have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Pass to Anunoby. Ooh, poked away. Now a timeout called by Toronto.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
Okay, Heat fans, show some love for your Heat.
1:02 left in the half. Pirtle. Zeller with the rebound. Miami has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Outside Love. Oladipo against Anunoby. And here's Lowry from the arc. Clock at 6. Oladipo, the pass to Lowry. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pass to Pirtle. 2 points. That one goes. Pirtle's got 4 points in the quarter.
Elevating his playmaking over time. Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
Here's Lowry. And here's Adebayo. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Love inside. Working on Barnes. Here's Adebayo. Pirtle with some nice D. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play.
Miami Heat, 24. The Raptors, 28.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
So for Toronto right now, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's your 7. Zeller high post. Outside Butler. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Over the course of his career, Jimmy Butler's made strides in a lot of areas. He's really matured as a playmaker in the past several seasons.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Well, Smitty, we've seen an uptick in Butler's assists since he moved on from the 76ers.
Yeah, we're not going to start calling him Jimmy Dimes. We know passing has played a big part of his game. He trusts his teammate. He doesn't feel the need to always take over. But Jimmy is definitely a scorer.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pirtle finds Van Vliet. Back to Pirtle. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You know, the first player ever drafted out of Austria. Jakob Pirtle is blazing his own path, inspiring a new wave of basketball players.
You know, Pirtle's country of Austria, they've never qualified for the games or world championships, Smitty.
You're right, B.A. And I know he really carries the flag for Austrian hoops. But the game is growing there because of Jakob Pirtle. Look at what Dirk did for their neighbors in Germany.
Lowry, the pass to Hero. Martin with the ball. Back to Butler. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Pirtle with a screen on Lowry. Deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Adebayo with it. Van Vliet covering. Butler with the bucket.
Jimmy Butler hoisted that one from way downtown. You gotta be able to defend him that far out.
Anunoby against Butler. Kicks it out to Siakam. 5 on the clock. Back to Anunoby. Beyond the arc. Miami grabs the miss. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Butler finds Lowry. Now Adebayo. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. This for the tie. Hero for 3. And they recover it. Out to Lowry. Anunoby against Butler. Up top, Lowry. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Kept alive.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision, and that's a smart decision.
An excellent ball handler for his size. Pascal doing damage going downhill.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Siakam outside. Anunoby against Hero. Back to Siakam. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. The 3 from Barnes. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists tonight.
Scotty Barnes drilled that jumper off the catch.
Back to Butler from the arc. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Siakam's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Anunoby with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
What an athlete. Barnes flushes that one home.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Martin with the ball. Outside Butler. Back to Martin. Outside for Butler. Right wing. And here's Lowry from the arc. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got rebound number 7 tonight. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Martin.
We give Siakam credit for putting pressure on the defense, forcing them to get aggressive with him.
The first free throw is good. Siakam hits them both. Stolen by Siakam. It could go. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, getting lots of... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Oladipo in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Hero for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
We see this a lot from Tyler. Instead of going all the way to the rack, he pulls up.
Outside Butler. Three-pointer. He can't get it to go. Now Toronto takes it the other way. The 3 from Barnes. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 6 assists now in the game. Hero against Anunoby. Butler passes to Oladipo. Back to Butler. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Oladipo.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Van Vliet finds Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Martin against Siakam. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance, able to complete the play through contact.
Here's Oladipo. Soft touch off the glass.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul. And the Heat with some changes. Here's 7 comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Kevin Love in for Martin. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
A nifty ball handler. Siakam has plenty of go-to options at the offensive end.
And here's Butler outside. And there's Hero on the assist from Butler. Hero's got 5 points in the quarter.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
It's Siakam with the drive. Barnes with it. Hero picks him up. Here's Anunoby. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, he's still polishing the skill set. Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Hero, the pass to Yurt-7. Over Pirtle. And Yurt-7 gets it to go.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Anunoby. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The shot by Butler, no good.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
Siakam, the pass to Van Vliet. And it's blocked by Butler.
Known for being a strong defender, Butler takes pride in blocking shots.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Butler against Barnes. Butler passes to Love.
Causing havoc for offenses. Siakam gives you great energy and focus to go along with that length.
And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:51 left to play in the fourth. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And you can't overlook all their points at the foul line. Getting into the body and making the officials blow the whistle.
For Toronto, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. It's stolen by Love. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Hero with it. Van Vliet covering. And Tyler Hero gets a 3. Hero's got 10 points in just the second half.
An aggressive scorer who hunts for his shot. Tyler knows how to get himself going.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. Hero for three. Rebound by Van Vliet. The Raptors have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Anunoby for three. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Raptors.
Well, I have to comment on their strong performance tonight at the charity stripe.
And it might have won them the game. The ability to draw fouls and capitalize can be a real difference maker.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Pascal Siakam.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
Barnes, it's good.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Anunoby for three. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Here's Oladipo. So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. Boy, all right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
I smack clowns with mad style.
this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Siakam. Mobley with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Mobley, a screen on VanVleet. Garland the pass to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. Now, here's Mitchell. From beyond the arc and then some.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Kicks it out to VanVleet. Barnes outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, he has such tremendous upside, Evan Mobley, and we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets to coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example. It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you could just throw pretty much anything out there and he'll go get it.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognize it. He was 3rd in most improved player voting, and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
Raptors have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Anunoby. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And when Pearl sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Cleveland moving it around. Mitchell wide open. And another miss by Cleveland. The Raptors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. VanVleet with it. Guarded now by Okoro. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Pirtle finds VanVleet. Back to Pirtle. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist.
When Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the D is toast. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
The wide open look here for Garland. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. VanVleet kicks to Anunoby. That 3 off the mark. For Cleveland, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Mitchell's got 7 points.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Garland, the pass to Okoro. Here's the 3. Garland, no good. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Siakam, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
and give Siakam the hoop and the harm on that one. And since being drafted back in 2016, he's really improved that upper body strength.
The deep three from Mitchell. An absolute bomb from three-point range. He's got 10. Toronto, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. Nobody near Barnes. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Passes to Anunoby. Back to Barnes. Anunoby in the corner. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the
yep.
flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
From deep. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And so Van Vliet nails both of them.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
The drive by Mitchell. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And
the previous play is under review.
The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And now that we've gotten a chance to see it in slow-mo, I think the ruling has to be that he did not beat the buzzer with that shot.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. It's the Raptors. They're up by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
So on the floor for Toronto to start the second quarter. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. A clear look for Mitchell. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Mitchell's got 12.
A creative scorer. Mitchell uses that versatility and shot-making ability to keep the defenders guessing. I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Mitchell way outside from past the arc. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Mitchell passes to Allen. Cleveland moving the ball around. Ball's knocked loose. Van Vliet with it. Guarded now by Okoro. And here's Barnes for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Here's Mitchell. 17 points in the game. Screen by Allen. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And that's Mitchell at his best. Playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
Count that one from Van Vliet. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefine the point guard position.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Barnes finds Anunoby. No good on the triple.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And here's Harlan for three. Cleveland gets it back. Mitchell outside. Into the lane. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. The Cavaliers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
The three from Barnes sinks the three-pointer. Barnes has got 6 points.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Mitchell's shot is good. We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Mitchell with it, picked up by Van Vliet. 1:12 left in the first half. Here's Mitchell. Allen trying to break free. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul. The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Oh, and the jam by Okoro.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Barnes. Anunoby against Mitchell. Oh, my goodness, the slam! And he goes in for the dunk.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Siakam kicks to Pirtle. Anunoby with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Shot clock at 5. And Anunoby, here we go. Pirtle finds Siakam. The offensive rebound. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Pirtle.
And Pirtle has a stick-with-it mentality on the offensive glass, just throwing himself against the boards.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. Okoro wide open. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Now this is how you...
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking it.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The kick out to Barnes. Here he goes. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Allen outside. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Mitchell dishes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
Looking to get it going. Anunoby, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Lobbed up there for Allen. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
Anunoby kicks to Barnes. Toronto working the ball around now. Siakam passes to Barnes. And good that time. Barnes has got 12 in the game.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. Raptors trail by 10. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Back to Anunoby. There's the drive. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 4 assists in the game. The drive by Mitchell. Cleveland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. On the wing, Mitchell. Siakam pulls it in.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby. Confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Kicks it out to Allen. Mitchell outside. Right wing. There's Garland. Mobley finds Mitchell. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Stolen by Okoro. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Looking for Allen and gets it there. In the corner, Okoro with it. 1:39 left to play in the third. 6 to shoot. For 3, Mitchell. Latrey. Siakam pulls it in. Raptors trail by 6. Barnes down low. Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. Over Okoro. On the left block. And Siakam with the basket on the assist from Van Vliet. That's 7 points for Siakam. Pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Launches a 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Toronto, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
And it's the Raptors ball. They've got an 8-0 run. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. A tight game here in Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. The Cavaliers shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. And another miss by Cleveland. For the lead. Siakam inside. He got it up. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Oh, and that's a monster shot to close out the third. And the lead is theirs heading into the final quarter.
And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So the Raptors 5 right now. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And Van Vliet out there with Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5.
Man, unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Whew. He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Here's Van Vliet. No good on the quick 3. Here's Mitchell. He takes it in, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. The drive by Mitchell. And he jams it right over Scotty Barnes. Wow.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
A nice shot by Mobley.
The nice touch from the interior. Mobley looks very comfortable shooting from there.
Pass to Van Vliet. Stolen by Garland. This one for 3. That shot off. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Back to Van Vliet. Stolen by Okoro. Knocks it loose. Anunoby with it. He's picked up by Mobley. And he gets the bucket. Van Vliet's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And we could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now, nerves becoming a factor.
Okoro passes to Garland. There's the triple. And the 3-ball is good. Garland's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. Barnes down low. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Van Vliet passes to Pirtle. And he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
And look at Pirtle effortlessly dropping the hammer on the D.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
That is not the shot they needed there. You got to work it around and get a better look.
Okoro with it. Guarded now by Barnes. On the wing, Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Anunoby finds Barnes from deep. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Pirtle. That is his first foul of the game. 1:35 left in the game. Mitchell against Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bounce pass from Garland. And stolen by Barnes. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. Quick shot there, and it's off target. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Mitchell with it. And now by Barnes. From the arc. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And got it. Another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Anunoby passes to Van Vliet to the middle. Pirtle's shot is off. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Allen a screen on Anunoby. And then Allen slams it in.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
A slam dunk by Garland.
Shows the speed and the hops. Garland with the finish.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Mitchell right side. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home.
I smack clowns with mad style.
offensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. We've got Omer Yurtseven, Butler out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Martin in at the small forward position. Now here's Martin. Butler passes to Hero. No good on the three. Left side Mitchell. Hero against Garland. From deep, Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Hero. Martin outside. From outside the arc. The rebound by Allen. And the Cavs with possession. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Driving in. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Mitchell, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It goes on Bam Adebayo. And Grant Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it. Paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number 45.
Now here's Adebayo. High post here at 7. Mobley's on him. Martin with the bucket.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
From deep, Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And Adebayo slams it in.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Mitchell and
Are you kidding me? Wow, amazing!
Man. Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
Garland with the ball, now guarded by Butler. Here's Okoro. Off the mark there with a 3. Hero outside. Here's Butler. Great D that time from Allen.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Butler against Garland. Butler passes to Adebayo. Another shot. Can't hit that one. And it's Cleveland the other way. Outside Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Hero to the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
And the defense, they have to honor Mitchell as a scorer. And when they do, it just opens up the passing lanes.
And Brent, you look at Miami's playoff pedigree. They've made the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times over the last 12 years.
Yeah, and those 2 championships they had in that 12-year period were square on the shoulders of their big 3 that they put together. But I don't see them slowing down. When it comes to reloading, this team knows how to do it well.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. After the basket by Miami. Mobley, a screen on Butler. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. On the wing, Mitchell. Driving to the basket. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. The speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
And here's Butler outside. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley passes to Garland. Here's Okoro. He's covered by Yurtseven. Pass to Mobley. 6 on the shot clock. They double team Allen. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
The shot by Butler, no good. Fast break, Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. Oh, misses the dunk. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Setting the floor for Miami. Caleb Martin out there with Omer Yurtseven. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Adebayo in at the 5.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs. And Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the 3rd player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Back to Mobley. Pass to Okoro. To the paint. Here's Mitchell. Here's Allen. Second chance effort. Out to Garland. Butler against Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Allen. Outside Garland. 3-pointer. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
Did he think he could get away with that? It was a pretty obvious call.
Nothing wrong with being physical, but that's just over the top.
Hero against Garland. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers leading. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Mobley, a screen on Yurtseven. Down low. Adebayo with a steal. And a foul called on Evan Mobley. That's foul number 2 for him.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Here's Hero. And he banks in the layup. Hero's got his first basket.
In a flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Bam Adebayo. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Pass to Butler. Jacks up a 3. Sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night.
Pretty good release point from Jimmy Butler. Just such a strong shooter. Looks like he's got limitless range.
Outside Garland. Mobley, a screen on Butler. To the paint. Here's Okoro. Shot clock at 5. He can't hit that time. Good D by Adebayo. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Good on the bucket.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Pass to Mobley. Mitchell double team. Back to Mobley. Garland against Zeller. Here's Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Here's Okoro. Outside for Mitchell. Launches it. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Oladipo, the pass to Zeller. Oh, rejected by Allen.
How about the length from the big guy? Enables him to guard just about anybody, anywhere.
On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Okoro. Left side, Mitchell. Mobley outside. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Garland for three. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Oladipo. Takes it inside. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
You got to get in front of Oladipo or else you're going to see things like that. We don't mind.
And finished off by Adebayo.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Butler passes to Zeller. Out left to the wing. The three is up. The shot by Butler, no good. Mitchell with the ball. Zeller covering. Mitchell against Zeller. Here's Mobley. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Zeller. And here's Adebayo. Launches a 3. He's rebounded by Okoro. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Nine seconds left to play in the first half of basketball.
Pretty effective off the bounce there. Garland quick, and that got him to the rack.
Hero for 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but...
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Heat out in front. They lead by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Garland and LeVert team up in the backcourt. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Buries it from 3.
Garland right now really doing a nice job of staying in perpetual motion.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor? And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Out to Garland. Pass to Mobley. Mobley, a screen on Hero. And he's going for the lob. And Mobley throws it down.
Assessing that possession right there. Garland waiting for the opening to find the man.
Here's 7. Lays it up and banks it in. Yurtseven's got his first points of the game. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Garland started the game at 6'1", but the way he's playing now, he's got to be feeling 7 feet tall.
Here's Hero. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. To the wing, right side. Garland for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Well, always wonder about those bigger guys, how much easier a read is like that, and Allen finds the open guy set up to shoot it.
Pass to Butler. Fires the three. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Hero against Garland. LeVert with the ball. Outside Garland. And the Cavaliers, another three.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And the Heat making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Got a piece of it. Inside. Looking to end the run. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Pass to LeVert. Over to the left wing. Allen inside. Defended by Zeller. Garland for three. The shot no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. For three, Oladipo. Adebayo passes to Love. Back to Adebayo. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Adebayo's got 11 points.
Kevin Love, great recognition as to what was happening there. Saw the floor, saw the teammate, and saw the passing opportunity.
Garland with the ball, and that's Love picking him up defensively. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here we go, the Heat fast break for three, Oladipo. Cleveland has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. LeVert goes against Oladipo to the inside, and Mobley throws it down.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Butler finds Adebayo. Garland against Butler. On the take. Oh, and Mobley with the block. They double him with Butler. Pass to Garland. Back to LeVert. Uncovered. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And it's an 8-point Cleveland lead.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Nifty move. Adebayo, no good. Here's Cleveland. They're on a 19-7 run. Back to Garland. And the foul is called. He missed it, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That free throw no good. And the Heat with some changes. Geert Sevens checked in for Zeller. Martin comes in for Love. And it's Hero in for Oladipo. Miami trailing.
Watch Tyler.
Now here's Hero. He's got 5. Pass to Adebayo. 4-3. Again, the Heat misses. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 20-7 run. Garland, the pass to Green. The 3. And Hero grabs the board. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Martin. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be Evan Mobley. The first one falls. It's both from the stripe. Outside Garland. 3 seconds left. And finished off by Garland.
Garland showing some awareness on the pick and roll, breaking down the defense on the pick and roll action.
What a performance for Darius Garland. He has been the story for the Cleveland. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The Cavaliers leading. Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Bam Adebayo. Tyler Hero is out there with Butler. Then there's Caleb Martin. And it's Yurtseven in at the power forward position. And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. And Miami has possession. Hero for three. He's off on that one. Hero's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Now Mitchell. Fires the three. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Big-time scoring explosion in this one from Bam. Didn't think he would have this kind of offensive impact.
Back to Mitchell. Down low. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Garland hits them both. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Mobley. Yurtseven. Adebayo from long range. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Mitchell against Butler. Here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
That's pretty crazy. Garland at his size getting way up.
Adebayo in the post. Mobley's on him. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 5 assists in the game. On the wing, Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Butler. Here's Mitchell.
Yes, sir!
Oh!
That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Outside Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Butler. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Allen who slams it home.
You could put that ball just about anywhere for Jared Allen. Puts those long arms to great use.
Butler passes to Hero. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
And when I think of Mitchell, I think of relentless. He's so active and drives with such purpose.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. And you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. Here's Garland. And it's Martin with the rebound. The Heat have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. To the paint. And stolen by Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Hero. Out to the wing. Fires for three. Rebound by the Heat. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
You're at 7 against Garland. To the left side wing. Adebayo with the rejection.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. He packs a punch in there.
His hero, and he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Mitchell with the ball, now guarded by Butler. Back to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Back to Garland. On the wing, Green. Outside Garland. From outside the arc. Adebayo grabs the board.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. 4 out.
I smack clowns with mad style.
It'll be the Heat off the tip. So the opening lineup for the Heat. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Martin is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the 1. Now here's Van Vliet. Following the miss by Bam Adebayo. Here's Siakam. And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title. Guys, I've got to say, one of the things I love the most about the Toronto Raptors, how special their fan base is. Really, when you think about it, Canada much more associated with the great sport of hockey, but they love professional basketball.
Martin attacking. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And here's Toronto. Oh, you're right. This fan base here in Toronto is terrific and certainly gets excited to cheer on their Raptors. They love them.
They do, and their theme is, quote, "We the North." You can truly tell how much these fans love the Raptors. Remember the scene in Jurassic Park outside the stadium, that special area when the finals were going on in 2019. It was pure pandemonium.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Barnes kicks to Siakam. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
Well, Siakam pushing right through the contact. Go ahead, young sir.
A deep three from Butler. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Siakam inside. He's guarded by Adebayo. Bertle, the pass to Siakam. Here's Anunoby. Back to Siakam. Crafty move. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Siakam's got 6 points.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Butler kicks to Hero. Down low and stolen by Siakam. And here we go. Van Vliet heading to the hoop.
Well, if you get Fred Van Vliet a look in space, good things are bound to happen.
Martin, the pass to Adebayo. And Pirtle sends it back. And he's able to get it back. Tries again. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more. Creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David. Now Van Vliet after Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. Barnes can't get it to go.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Van Vliet kicks to Pirtle. Pass to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Passes it to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
Hero finds Butler, and they double up Butler, and stolen by Barnes. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Here's Anunoby. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting. Boy, guys, when you think about the prototypical modern wing, Scotty Barnes, the reigning Rookie of the Year, certainly fits that mold, already proving to be a well-rounded two-way player.
Now, here's Butler. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Active defense from Jakob Poeltl, that's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
4 on the clock. Adebayo, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Adebayo's got 5 points so far.
Boy, they don't waste any time on that inbound play. Very little the defense can do to react to that one.
A shake. And Poeltl pulls it down. Raptors leading by 5. The drive by Siakam.
Well, Siakam with the ball on the deck, slicing his way through the defense to get a shot opportunity pretty.
Martin finds Butler. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And for him to shoot from that distance is a bit of a head scratcher.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range. Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
Martin wide open. He fires. Buries it from three-point range. 6 points for him.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. Oh, good with the triple. Now, here's Anunoby. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the Raptors here so far in this one?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And Van Vliet out there with Anunoby. And it's Poeltl in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
The drive by Siakam. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
Well, desire. Pascal Siakam has a ton of that. He's overcome so much in his life. You think a little bump in the road is going to stop him?
That's the kind of deed that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Anunoby. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Butler kicks to Hero. Good D by Anunoby. Raptors leading by 7. Siakam with it. Lowry picks him up. Siakam passes to Anunoby. Back to Siakam. The kick out to Barnes. Lowry against Siakam. Now here's Van Vliet. He's covered closely. Offensive rebound. Pass to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Anunoby passes to Poeltl. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Here's Butler, and they double up Butler. Outside Martin. The pass to Butler. Back to Martin, and stolen by Barnes. Van Vliet wide open. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Heat. Kevin Love comes in for Butler. And it's Oladipo in for Kyle Lowry. Adebayo finds Oladipo. And Love has it in the corner. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
Well, we've long been accustomed to Kevin Love draining threes on the regular. This guy is a big-time threat from range.
Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. To the wing on the left. Van Vliet outside. The dish now to Pirtle. The Raptors need to get a shot up. Van Vliet with the bucket. And the Raptors lead by 6.
Rise and fire in the catch and shoot. Fred Van Vliet ready and willing.
And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Now, Hero shoots over Anunoby. That one wide left.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Alice position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And the dunk by Barnes.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on the basketball floor. And I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
Adebayo. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pass to Anunoby. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Pirtle, the pass to Anunoby. Back to Pirtle. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Oladipo taking his time here. Hero against Anunoby. Adebayo the screen. Here's Hero. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the paint, here's Siakam. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Tyler Hero picks one up.
Well, with that 6'9" length, right? Siakam uses those long limbs to create contact, get himself some free throws. Nicely done.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Cody Zeller's checked in for Adebayo. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Caleb Martin. Here's Oladipo. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
The combination of sheer muscle and speed of Victor Oladipo. You can't stop this guy. So excellent at finishing over aggressive defense.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Hero. Now here's Van Vliet. Barnes kicks to Anunoby. Back to Barnes. Here's Siakam. Second chance shot. And there's the nice layup by Barnes. Barnes has got 6.
Well, that's Scotty Barnes doing one of the things he does best, getting after the offensive glass.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
29. The Heat, 20.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Martin is out there with Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. Lowry passes to Hero. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And Siakam has got the ball here for Toronto. Pirtle dishes to Barnes. And he lays it straight in. Barnes has got the lead up to 14 now for the Raptors.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Here's Toronto now. Siakam with it, and it's Martin picking him up. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Well, this is part of Pascal Siakam's growth, the willingness to absorb nightly responsibility to score the ball.
the shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Now Barnes. Following the three-point attempt by Bam Adebayo. It's so hard, isn't it, Doris, to define Scotty Barnes' position? Point forward would probably, I guess that'd be correct.
I guess, Kev. And it almost doesn't matter, right? Because what we know about Scotty Barnes is he's got big-time talent. He can make plays, he can get downhill, he can rebound and run with the basketball in his hand. And think about it. He is a guy still with so much upside. Imagine when he locks in completely and understands the NBA game. Sky's the limit.
Now, here's Anunoby. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. Siakam with it. Lowry picks him up. Anunoby has the open look. Hits the jumper in space. Anunoby's got 5 points in the quarter.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter. All right, Scotty Barnes showing us you want to be in the dunk contest, young sir.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago. Average number in that regard.
A shot by Lowry, no good. Toronto with the ball. They're on a 16-3 run. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
The Heat have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Boy, Kyle Lowry, you can't help but notice the frame, right? He is a bit undersized, and yet here is a guy who has been a consistent two-way force in the NBA, has truly had a remarkably consistent career.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad. But that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. And it's Barnes on the follow. Barnes has got 9 points here in the second half.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
And it's Butler missing. Toronto's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
And they recover it. Count that one.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Poeltl. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Lowry passes to Martin. Back to Lowry. A 3 ball. Good on the triple. Lowry's got 5 points so far.
No defender within 5 feet of him. Just inviting him to shoot the 3. That's a dangerous proposition.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Adebayo. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Toronto ahead. Just. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Miami's on past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. VanVleet finds Anunoby. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The Heat shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. And that one's good. Love.
Boy, you got to try and do your best to get Kevin Love out of the paint because this guy is so adept at using his frame and his strength to get that kind of inside position.
On the wing, Anunoby. And here's Barnes for 3. No good that time. And the Heat going the other way now. And stolen by Barnes. Here's Siakam. Nails the baby hook. Siakam's got 21. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Raptors.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, Victor Oladipo won't back down from a challenge. He isn't afraid of getting a little bit nasty if the defense sort of sets the tone.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the Heat. Earl comes in for Gabe Vincent. Siakam finds VanVleet. Here's Anunoby. Off target from outside.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And VanVleet picks one up. And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench, he shouldn't lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Pirtle with the ball, picked up by Love. Siakam inside. He's going up against Love. Now here's VanVleet. He's covered by Hero. VanVleet can't get it to go. He kicks to Pirtle. Poked away and stolen by Butler. Good save it. And that one drops.
Well, Kevin Love just has a great feel for the game. He has a strong understanding of their offense, and he's a very willing passer. That's why you see what you see there.
And it's the Heat on the break. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Drills it from outside. Oladipo's got 5 points now in the quarter. VanVleet kicks to Pirtle. Siakam outside. Back to Pirtle. Barnes dishes to Pirtle.
It was dealing with the NBA's physical play that was Pirtle's biggest challenge when he came into the league, but he knows how to use his body now to get these calls.
At the line for
He's off on the second. The Heat trail by 20. Out to the right wing. Here's Butler. And another basket for Miami.
Well, this guy's such a throwback player. Jimmy Butler working the mid-range.
Anunoby kicks to Siakam. The kick out to Barnes. And the Raptors miss again. And it's Love with the ball for the Heat. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Outside Butler. Over Barnes. Here's Oladipo. Kicks it out to Love. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Raptors.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Pascal Siakam.
This guy has been shot making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
And a wide open look for Siakam. No good from outside. Butler with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. He gets it in there.
This guy has got the whole arsenal as a wing. Jimmy Butler can slash to the hoop. He can make jump shots so hard to guard.
Siakam for three. Another miss by Siakam. Outside Butler. A three-pointer is right on target.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Siakam. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Love.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
Van Vliet against Hero. Love outside. And so Toronto takes this, but by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the...
I smack clowns with mad style.
efforts are outstanding. This should be quite a battle here, Smitty.
It should be. The big man in the spotlight in this one. Rebounding and everything in the paint. This should be a great showdown. Strength versus strength.
And the Cleveland starting five. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the three, the small forward. Now here's Allen. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Anunoby. Out to Garland. This one for three. Mobley passes to Allen. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Van Vliet against Garland. Right side, Anunoby. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Now Siakam. Back to Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. Mobley with the block. And they'll keep possession. For Cleveland, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. From deep, Mitchell. The three from Okoro. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Just over a minute and a half in. And it's Van Vliet off the drive. Here's Anunoby. Drives to the hoop. Rejected by Allen. Now Mitchell from deep three-point range. Berto grabs a miss. But Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
On the wing, Mitchell, guarded by Van Vliet. They get it back to the middle. Here's Mobley. Garland finds Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Lets the three fly. Garland, no good. Toronto trailing. Siakam with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Here's Barnes. And the layup is good off the glass.
Improving as a passer. Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
Here's Okoro. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Fred Van Vliet. First one falls for him.
At the line for the Cavaliers.
He's perfect from the line this time. For Toronto, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. Driving inside. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
If you're OG Anunoby, it's about staying healthy. You already know if you're healthy and whole, you can be successful.
Mitchell misses.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Here's Anunoby. Mobley grabs the board.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
The three from Okoro. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam!
You know, he's known as a lunch pail guy. Siakam showing the crowd a little extra that time.
Oh, there's the alley! Back to Garland. From deep. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
The Raptors with a lead. Van Vliet finds Barnes. Anunoby on the wing. He takes it in, kicks it out to Siakam. Knocked away.
See, that's a solid effort on the defensive glass. You need guys who are willing to work, willing to get their hands dirty inside.
Now here's Garland. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Mitchell. The three. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
And the basket is good.
Pascal Siakam with you.
Cleveland has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Here's Okoro. He's guarded by Barnes. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Right side, Garland. Into the lane. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Knocked loose. The three from Okoro. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Cavaliers.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors team.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. It's stolen by Pirtle. VanVleet with it, guarded now by Mitchell. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
It's going to be Evan Mobley.
And give Siakam credit for putting pressure on the defense, forcing them to get aggressive with him.
You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful. They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
VanVleet misses. Cleveland has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Up again. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers leading. Here's Okoro. The drive. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Anunoby on the wing. Garland against VanVleet. Pass to Pirtle. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist.
Pirtle is just a brick wall. Then you have to try and roll with him to the basket. Good luck.
And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
It really limits his minutes during close games late. He's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
Something a lot of folks don't know about Donovan Mitchell. He was in the crowd during the famous broadcast of the decision by LeBron James.
Now here's VanVleet. Pass to Anunoby, and here's Siakam. Back to Anunoby. From behind the arc. And no good. And it's Cleveland the other way. That's pretty crazy to think Mitchell was actually in person for LeBron's announcement, Smitty.
B.A., he was just 13 years of age. It took place at his high school in Connecticut, and he begged his mom to go. He said there were so many Knicks fans there, he was the only one to cheer when LeBron chose Miami.
Inside, here's Siakam. Not going to go that time. Good D by Mobley. The Cavs have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggle with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Siakam. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the paint. Here's Allen. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Assist goes to.
Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one.
With a soft touch around the basket, when Allen gets good looks inside, he's able to capitalize.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Back to Garland. Pass to Allen. Mobley with it. Outside Garland. Here's Okoro. Back to Mobley. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Siakam for 3. He drops it from range. And now just a 3-point Cleveland lead.
That play shows you how much confidence this team has in Siakam's shot. They set him up perfectly.
Garland for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Pirtle, and the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Siakam finds Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 11 rebounds in the game. Mitchell with the ball, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Garland against Pirtle. The drive by Garland. Barnes with the rebound. Toronto has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And the basket by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 4 points in the quarter.
To counter the size deficiency, Van Vliet has developed an insane number of moves inside.
Garland for 3. Takes it inside and finished off by Garland.
Well, you know Donovan Mitchell is a 2 guard, but he can play a little bit of 1. He also can create shots for others.
Allie, as always, thank you.
Your Raptors, 23. The Cavaliers, 29.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, you look at Pascal Siakam. He's been playing really well.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center position. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You know, one of Fred VanVleet's greatest advantages is he can operate at different speeds and keep defenders off balance.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Mitchell drives in. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. It could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Back to Anunoby. Garland against Van Vliet. Anunoby for three. Mobley grabs the board.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley.
Oh, did you see that finish? Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. The shot no good. Hurdle with some nice D for Toronto. They've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third.
Donovan Mitchell, the combo guard, continues to impress. An all-star caliber talent with a tremendous drive.
And he makes a first.
Shooting for Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell.
Both free throws good for Mitchell. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. It's Siakam with the drive. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Playing with great activity, Pascal Siakam's become so proficient off the bounce.
At the line for your Raptors.
Siakam hits them both. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Garland. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Mobley. And Anunoby for three. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 6 assists now in the game. Garland finds Mitchell. There's the drive. It's hauled in by the Raptors. 1:57 left to play in the third quarter here. Barnes drives in. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Watch your head. Scotty Barnes comes in fast and soars to the rim.
Mobley passes to Mitchell. They need this. Doesn't go that time. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
The coaches have to love when Pascal Siakam gets in a scoring groove. He's capable of making a big impact on the scoreboard.
Anunoby on the take. And he throws it down with one hand.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point from Deep Mitchell. And another miss by Cleveland.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
They're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
35 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's Mitchell, down to 5 on the shot clock. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And Siakam with the slam.
You got to be impressed by Siakam's athleticism, cutting to the rim with such force.
Out to the right wing. Mobley, right side. He got it up. And so it's the Toronto Raptors going into the break up 12. They hold a real...
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Well, the Cavaliers shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the center. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. For 3, Allen. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Siakam on the take. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
That's what you love seeing from your bigs. Siakam leaving no room for error with the jam.
Anunoby passes to Barnes. Kicks it out to Siakam. And a deep 3 from VanVleet. He's rebounded by Okoro. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Pirtle. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Knocks down the triple.
You can tell someone's feeling confident. Mitchell seems to extend his range every year.
Anunoby can't get it to go. Cleveland has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. Garland for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Outside Anunoby. The open shot, Barnes cans it with nobody near him.
Trusting his mechanics, Barnes puts the shot right up.
From deep, Mitchell. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight. From deep, Pirtle. Toronto the rebound. Siakam outside. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Pass to Mitchell. From deep 3-point range. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. There's the triple. That one no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Allen with it. He's picked up by Barnes. The shot. And another miss by Cleveland.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Siakam finds Barnes. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Now VanVleet from the arc. Offensive rebound. Pass to Siakam. Anunoby for 3. The shot misses. Cleveland shooting just 33% so far in this game. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some. Mitchell's got 10 points here in the second half. Siakam for 3. And they'll get another chance. Here's Pirtle. And they pick up 2.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Mitchell with the ball from deep. And the Cavaliers, another 3. 1:43 left in the 4th quarter of this one. VanVleet, the pass to Anunoby. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Now here's Mitchell from deep 3-point range. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 5 rebounds tonight. The kick out to VanVleet for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. For 3, Allen. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Raptors.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And what a huge performance it was for Pascal Siakam.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Don't do anything silly, just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Right side Barnes. Anunoby on the wing. Three-pointer is rebounded by Okoro. And here's Mitchell. So the Raptors win it. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
I smack clowns with mad style.